Nanaya Juma's report there. Well, let's go to Chereponi, where teachers there are said to be deserting schools following the renewed clashes between the Kokomas and the Chokosis. That has left 3 people dead and displaced more than 8,000. Police have sent reinforcement to the area, which they say remains volatile. According to some students of the Chereponi Technical SHS, although there was a directive by the Ghana Education Service for them to remain on campus, many of their teachers have left due to tensions in the area. Some of them who mustered up at the Chereponi police station earlier today say they want to be allowed to go home.
What is happening is that all the friends, they all left the campus, leaving the components alone. And most of the friends, most of our colleagues will go to the war, the students will go and come and tell us, they spend our place. Guys, that they burn our places. Now we say they will sort of like will kill us like fowls and guinea fowls. So we are now fed, and all the time they all left the campus, even we alone. We don't know, and we cannot move anywhere.
We are told that the security is protecting the school. Is that the case?
No, it's a lie.
So what are you saying?
No one is there.
Okay, what are
the fight? No, I just there like that.
What are you doing as a group?
As a group, I just, madam, the thing is, we are just sitting down. We don't know what to do.
Let me talk to Emmanuel also. Emmanuel, so you were telling me about guns, and tell me about it.
The guns. But the gun, because you don't have security here, they are just asking anyhow with guns. You don't have security.
So when you say they are asking with guns, what does that mean?
It's when we are in class and they are passing guns, when we are in class and they are passing with guns like this, we share and we don't have this money. We can't eat. 3 days now, we don't go to class.
Some students there speaking to Martina Bugri. For the Public Relations Officer of the Northern Region Police Command, DSP Mohammed Yusuf Tanko, said school authorities, the Ghana Education Service and security personnel decided after a meeting on Tuesday to allow the students remain in school because there is, quote, total security at Chereponi. He further explained the conflict is in other parts of the Chereponi district and not in Chereponi itself.
On my last check, the students were still at the Chereponi police station. Meanwhile, the district commander has made efforts and contacted stakeholders such as the DCE, the Ghana Education Service, and also the school authorities. So we are sure by the end of the day, they will hold a meeting and then come out with the decision that has to be taken. As we've said already, it is not the office of the security, that is the police and the military, to ask students to go home. But so far as security is concerned, we are sure that we have adequate security on the ground to be able to give the students the needed protection to stay in the school, to learn in an atmosphere of peace and security. And at yesterday's meeting, the police and the military were present, and we made them to understand that so far as security was concerned, we were ready to provide them with security. And even with the situation on the ground at Chereponi, as of yesterday and today, we don't have any reason for advising that the school should be closed down.
DSP Mohammed Tanko there speaking earlier to Benis Abubedu Lancer on News Desk. In the meantime, the Interior Minister Ambrose Derry is calling on the leadership of the 2 feuding factions involved in the violence in the Chereponi district to help in bringing sustainable peace to the area. Speaking on the sidelines of an annual review meeting of the ministry and its agencies in Accra today, he observed that growing suspicion amongst the 2 groups is fanning the conflict and must be nipped in the bud.
The situation in Chereponi is regrettable. Clearly, we are dealing with a situation where we need the leadership of the 2 groups, the Kokumba and the Anofos. We involved them in the committee. They were represented, and the committee has submitted its report. But clearly, we need, in the implementation and moving forward, for the leadership of both sides to educate the people on the ground on what transpired. Because it's about land. And if it's about land, the law is clear. You go to due process.